Hello Capricorns, welcome to your September, or I guess mid-September 2025 reading. We're going to do cards for the month, and we'll use this deck for just a bonus kind of message, additional message. We'll see what comes through using the charms as well this month. So we'll see what the balance is for you all. Last month when we connected, we talked about setting personal boundaries, so we'll see if you did that. As it relates to your story or in your area and with who and for who. So my timestamp below if you want to skip ahead to messages. Otherwise we'll get into the cards here. Okay, so balance of September, we're at mid-September. Whoa. I was going to say that already your deck was feeling heavy. I've been kind of messy. So I don't know if this is like residual energy from the July, August, first half of September. Maybe the first half of September was a bit unpredictable. Mine was. I'm not a Capricorn, but I had some unplanned, I guess just things that needed my attention that took me away from YouTube and a few other things. So maybe you experienced the same thing. Maybe some unplanned distraction or interference. Okay, let's see what the additional message is. Maybe a loved one will come through for you all. Maybe the angels will give you a peek ahead. So yeah, I'm going to take those two that kind of crisscrossed on each other here. Almost makes me feel like the Star of David shape is all about as above, so below, kind of grounding yourself. Grounding yourself in sort of your belief systems. Okay, so let's get the cards. Let's see, how do the charms want to fall out, and then we'll kind of go through the pile and see how they want to organize together. We'll come over here. Sometimes charms are in the way. Just going to hover a bit. No movement. I'm not going to fight it. It is what it is. Means there's no additional message needed. Maybe it's because I said this reminded me of the Star of David, because I do have that charm in here. If it was readily available, if I saw it here on the top of the bowl, I would pull it out and stick it on there, but I don't see it. Okay. So how do these want to organize? Oh, yeah, okay, come on down. Maybe that's why. Already making room for how they want to work kind of things out here. Okay, well, we're going to go with that. There is your spread for September. I'm just going to take the timestamp, and then we will jump into your message. Let's see which pile we track to. Come over here, because I feel like there's an interesting story here of, maybe someone you care about a lot, or maybe you're crushing on someone, but they seem to be either they are a bad influence, or they give into a negative influence. They're dealing with a negative influence. They're acting suspiciously to you. It's some kind of love bond. Like I said, you care about them, or you're crushing on them. Someone you love or affectionate towards. There's some mischievousness here around them. Some poor thinking or poor actions, or like I said, something feels not quite truthful to you. Odd way to just jump in here. That's a heavy, kind of a heavy message here for me to just jump in on. Almost feels like maybe I'm doing a personal reading, but I'm not. This is a collective. Sorry, I don't mean to clear my throat so much in the mic. I don't know if there's suspicion in terms of hearsay, like other people stepping in, getting involved, like trying to interfere, right? Get in between, kind of shoving they're shoving their way here in between the griffin and the coin, the ace here. So maybe there's people influencing or external to your relationship. This could be office gossip as well. And maybe that's why it's not sitting with you, right? Like that's why it feels fishy to you, right? It doesn't feel like them. It's not something they would do or say. So I'm getting that as one scenario. Now, the other scenario is I do see them hiding something, sneaking something. So this could be like, no, I gave up drinking. Here's my AA coin. I got my 3-month coin. Let's celebrate. But then they're like hiding a bottle here of whatever, right? They're hiding it in the cabinet. You're doing whatever. You know, maybe you're vacuuming the house, cleaning the house, and they're sneaking a sip here. So there is that kind of mischief happening here, that kind of degree of not fully truthful for you. Yes, they probably have been going to the meetings and achieved, but they've also not been 100% sober, right? So you will get clarity though. I see that both with the Ace of Coins and the heart. When I have an open heart, that means incoming clarity, incoming information. You will get the truth on this matter. You know, you will get the golden ticket, right? You will get the coin. You will get the insight. You will be aware of what's going on here. I don't know why I'm way off to the side there. For some reason, I'm making a lot of room. Okay. So there's something between you and this person you care about. A white lie, something hidden, or people, physically, people, gossip, rumors, people in your ear. Okay. Now the cactus here, we have like self-nourishment, a reminder to make sure you're taking care of self, head to toe, right? Overall well-being. So making sure you're all lit up green. So if it's time for your annual checkup, go. For women, if you're in that age range, the mammogram here with the flowers up top, the pink, almost like the pink ribbon that we wear. In addition to sort of your personal health, there's a decision here, and the decision could lead you to quite beautiful prosperity, sort of a next level up. So it could be a career decision that you need to make, a decision that will impact your home life maybe, a relationship decision, a trip decision, travel decision. There's something coming up with the possibility of more abundance, more prosperity. Good, put them in the order they want me to. Now this is interesting. We have someone kind of reaching out to you here, but you're already pretty well sailed on, right? And then you have kind of this new, I don't want to say it, like a new life, new environment, new group of people that are with you. They got your back here. They're kind of blocking you from this person, right? They're trying to reach here. So I don't know if this is a cord you're cutting, a decision, right? So this is leaving a job behind that you've spent a long time at. You know, this could be tenure that you're willing to give up, but the other opportunity is way better for you, right? It's going to bring you, it's literally attracting to you what you want. If it's family, it brings it to you. If it's like the best team, brings it to you. You know, if it's a more quiet lifestyle, if you're heading into retirement, it brings it to you. Like this feels like a treasure box here of what you want, and your angels just kind of paddling it forward. So I feel like by the time you get to this decision, by the time you get to this point, either this month, well, we're doing midsummer, September, but if it is in September or, you know, October timing, like I said, you're already so far away from whatever cord this is you're cutting, your company, your relationship, your neighborhood, right? If you're just moving, you know in your heart that you're long past. Like this will be an easy decision, I think, for you. But there is this confirmation through the charm. You know, this is a decision that if you have the courage to take it, because there is some independence here, so bravery, courage, willingness, willpower. Your heart is correct when it tells you there's greater things that you can attract to yourself. You know, more colorful. Life kind of lights up here for you. So you're leaving something behind. You already know this to be true. And that decision, well, actually the decision's made up here, right? You've already made it. So what are you going to attract to you? You're going to attract the same old thing? Or you're going to attract the brand new, the better, the happier, the more joyful, or the same old, same old? You're the second sign that built a beautiful mountain like this, right? Heading up to the peak here. Griffin's all about rejuvenation, almost like a phoenix, right? Courage, bravery to rejuvenate, bring along all the knowledge and experience, but a new, stronger version of you. Oh, I need to timestamp first, and then we'll jump into the additional message here. Surprise message. Okay, no charm. Nothing wrong with that. They just didn't feel the need to add any charms. But like I said, I did get the Star of David. So as above, so below kind of messaging. So let's see here. What do we have? Well, very much that, right? Grounded. The headspace that you're in, right? You're standing firm in your decisions, in your knowledge, in your awareness, in your feelings, and you're nurturing yourself. So that healing that we saw, the cactus I'm pointing at, the whole body health, wellness that we were talking about. And look what happens. Look how your world just changes and explodes. Almost have like the beautiful kind of 10 of Cups card rainbow, or the world, right? Rainbows and sunshine, and that's the path, right? It's almost like a bowling alley, those kind of carnival games where you roll the ball and you land it in the heart space, right? And look at your heart's full of manifestation, magical power. So kind of a bonus, I guess, extra little push here to you Capricorns, that I guess from August, if you do set your boundaries, right, filter all this out, set your boundaries, put the bet on yourself, it looks like. You're going to make that decision. It's a long time coming. I feel like this breakaway, this break free is a long time coming, because this treasure chest has been waiting. Your angel's been waiting to like row it into you. The sun. Here's your sun. Here's what's awaiting you. Everything you can think of and dream of and more. But it's more so this restoration of peace. I don't know if you've forgotten what it feels like to be yourself. You know, sometimes life takes us down a route where we forget ourselves, or we give so much to others that we forget what it truly feels like to be happy. Not because we're happy because someone else is happy, but we're happy because we're truly happy. Like, this is all possible up here above you. They do feel like they kind of want you to leave this, right? They've purposely have chosen a card that's dark. You know, someone's reaching out to you. So I don't know if you're in an environment or relationship that's overly controlling or can be all-consuming, right? Maybe you're working 24/7 around the clock. Everyone's constantly reaching out to you for your knowledge, your answer, your time, your expertise. So do you want to kind of stay in that? Like, yeah, you know, you've got a solid foundation. I don't see them, they're not walking away from you. They're not breaking away from you, but, you know, maybe this is when you made the decision. You know, a few times you were gonna split, gonna walk away. Again, this kind of long time coming. If you make the decision, when you're ready, when you're ready for full body wellness, when you've achieved this full awareness of, yes, this is who I am, this is what I want, this is what I need to let go, this cactus turns into a horseshoe for you, right? Horseshoe. Now they are pairing it with the awareness of this kind of relationship. It's not a struggle, right? If it's a white lie, it just means that there's an uneasiness over here. There's just a feeling over here where you're just like, I feel like I'm missing something, and you are. And I care so much about this person, this situation. I just want to know. Like, just stop feeding me the BS, right? Stop feeding me the BS. Just give me the truth. You know, I just want to know the truth. And then I can continue on forward on my path, aware that I got the right information, right? I have the truthful information. So, interesting little message there. Kind of connects into your setting personal boundaries. Kind of this individual that I see here, the one that's attracting all the good stuff and not being held back by whoever or whatever this is, right? They can't touch you anymore. They can't reach you. They can't hold you back no more. Make that decision. That's the decision I like. Look at you with the sword, right? Cutting the cord. You've cut them off, and you've did what do we say? A glow up, a transformation here. A beautiful griffin. So we'll connect in next month, and let's see where you're at in your mountain here, in your climb. Let's see all the good stuff coming to you in this new world that you're having, this healing, this return to self. Again, I feel like you're gonna feel like you're in your body again finally. Like, oh, this is what it feels like to be me. So I look forward to seeing and feeling the real you next month.